Welcome everyone, I'm Annihilator, and today in Minecraft 1.16.3 we are designing two Kelp auto mining systems. So come along for that. One is short and narrow, another one is tall but long. So let's get it cracking on that. If you like this content, please do smash that like button and subscribe for more great content. Staying tuned right after this. Okay, so welcome everyone. Now we are building two styles of kelp farms here. So this first one's a very compact but quite a tall design. So it's got 10 observers and 10 pistons in the whole design with a little bit of redstone. Very easy to build, so let's get busy. First thing we're going to need is a chest, so we're just going to put down a single chest here. And then we're going to feed our hoppers into it. So to do that, just right click and hold down shift to crouch. And that should be one too many there, and that's good. Now we're going to leave one space and we're going to put down some foundation blocks to block in our area. I'm going to throw some water down here like that. That is where our kelp is going to grow. This is a very simple design. And then we're going to take our kelp, put it here. Now it won't grow any higher because there's no water above it. Now next we want to see what we're doing, so we're going to put down some glass to block this off, and we can go as many layers as you want, as long as you can get the water system to work how you want it. So for the speed of this design, I'm just going to do one layer for now. Okay, so next thing we need to do is put down some pistons. Pistons is obviously what's used to break the kelp, so you just put some down there. Then you need a line of blocks behind them to put the redstone on. So we're just going to do that like that. Now we need some observers facing the right direction like that. Okay, and now we need just some blocks on the sides here to hold in our water systems. Now you can use any blocks of any description for this. It's up to you or what you want to do. And we're just going to block that in like that. And I'm just going to continue the theme at the front here. I need to block that off. And now I need some just some glass because we want to see what we're doing, and that should be good. Now a little bit of this, and now if I haven't messed the design up, we're going to grab some water buckets. Okay, so now to test this, we're just going to increase our tick speed to 200, which is 10 times faster, and now we should see this work quite nicely. We see put our water down there, and now it feeds it in, and you're off to the races. Now you can tile this design higher like I did this one. You can see it works quite nicely. It obviously becomes thicker the more layers you put into it and how wide you want to go, as well as not dependent on much. There is a second design. Now these are all just different iterations of the same design, but we'll build this one next, so let's get busy with it. The following design is a bit of a long design, but it uses far less observers, but it's up to you on what you want to build. So this one does incorporate a small furnace, so you can make some dried kelp when it comes through there. So there's the furnace there. You need to throw some coal in there, and then it'll start cooking the kelp and drying it out for you. So let us get building with this one. So first things first is you're going to need your chest. We're doing this one without the furnace, so there we go. And now we need to go, whoops, 1 2 3 and 4. On the fourth block go one up, and now that's fine. 1 2 3 and 4 and one up. Now from there we can just block it in like this and block it in like that, and the same on this side. This is going to be our collection system for our water. It's using just water streams. Very old school technique on this one. And where they meet in the middle is where the items will go through. Now what we want to do is grab our glass again, and then just we want to, well, not do that. The panic is real. Okay. Now we want to go from this point. We want to go 8 blocks backwards. So I'm going to do that and fill this in so you don't have to sit with me and while I do that. Okay, once you have your platform here going back 8 blocks, you want to go down here and put down 1 block row of blocks here, because this is going to be our water, not water, but our water system for our kelp. So we want to do that again, and now we're just going to fill this up with some water just to give you a visual representation of it. Alright, and that is that. Now this next bit is quite easy. So we're going to put down pistons here, facing us, just across like this. I'm only going to do this one layer thick just to save you guys some time. And then we need some more glass on this side and this side. Now we need an observer facing the right way. So the right way, third time is a charm. Okay, now comes a not tricky but a fine detail. You have to build your redstone system like so. It has to step down. Now we're going to go out here, we're going to go 2 blocks here, and now we're going to go 2 blocks wide here. So just fill this in like this. Again, 1 there, come out here like that. And now this is where we're going to put some redstone repeaters, and we're just going to put them over there. Now we're going to put the redstone repeaters here. So with the redstone repeaters, they make sure that the signal does not get mixed up with the other signals going to the pistons, or you could end up with a scenario where you get a redstone pulse circuit and then your pistons never stop firing, and it becomes really frustrating. So it has to be designed like this, or you're going to have a problem. Now the way I do my water sometimes is I run it like this. It's up to you on exactly how you want to do it. You could make it a very compact system, but this in theory should work. Now we just want to block this off as a temporary measure, and we're going to put down some water there. Okay, you can see it runs into there. And now the next one is just going to be some water on top here, and we're going to break these out all the way through. And now this will be the first layer. Now you would duplicate this again. Okay everybody, I've gone ahead and I finished off the design, just made it a little bit prettier except for this side which I didn't balance out. Okay, so just to repeat, so we've got our water stream here, then we go back 9 blocks to the edge here, then we go down 1 to put our kelp in, and then we have our layer of pistons, then a layer of solid blocks, observer on each side, then around the back we've got 1 step down with redstone running into our repeaters, into the back of our pistons, and that is a single layer. Then we go up 2 blocks because we've got to go 1 block up, a solid block to place our kelp on, place our kelp there, row of pistons, observer, redstone repeaters, and then here we go 1 block up and 1 block back for our water flowing system there. And then you can see it all comes down and feeds quite nicely down there. So whatever collection system you choose, it's entirely up to you. But you can see here, this is just 2 designs. You could also make a modification of the other design and use bubble elevators to take the kelp up to a different height. Occasionally you will get something like that due to the water system, but all in all, you'll see like there, you do get 99% of it. I would maybe suggest, you know, putting a second layer of glass here or solid block so it doesn't shoot off, which is possible. But yeah, no, that's about it. And enough of that, I guess you know. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That took me quite a number of attempts to get exactly right the way I wanted it to do it, but we got there in the end. So next time we're doing a auto chicken farm and a couple of other requests I've had, so stay tuned for all of that. Don't forget to check out my YouTube shorts that are also linked down below if you want to see that in a minute. Yes, a minute. It's nuts. It's really hard to do that in a minute, but I did it. So stay tuned for all of that. Thank you so much for watching. If you do like this content, please do remember to smash that like button, click on that bell, and do subscribe. Until next time, I'm Eliza, you're at Wonderful Gaming, and we'll see you all next time.